Hey, what's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy Kamo coming back with another reaction video for you. Today we got Martin Lawrence, Nothing Worse Than a Jealous Woman. I can attest to whatever he's going to say. Just the title alone tells me I agree. With that out of the way, guys, if you could please like this video, subscribe to the channel, put in the comment section I subscribe so I can thank you. I try and put out new videos every single day. Just celebrated over 100 subscribers, so those of you who have subscribed, thank you. On our way. Only 900 and something left to go. We're on our way. But not bad. Not bad after only posting for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. But again, appreciate you guys for watching, for subscribing, liking. All that stuff really does help with the algorithm, helps push my videos out to more people who haven't seen them yet. So I do appreciate the comments, the likes, all that stuff. With that out of the way, let's get this going.
And what's worse than a man being jealous? Crazy, deranged, shit. A woman, they will kill your ass.
Yep.
A jealous woman, a crazy, deranged woman hates to see another woman smile at her man. She will embarrass your ass in a restaurant, won't she? She'll pull you to the side. Come here, motherfucker. Come here. Come here. The fuck was all that shit?
Okay, so I've never had that happen to me, like in public, like outwardly, but I've definitely had my share of conversations, not the fun kind. Once we leave whatever place we were at, where supposedly I was getting hit on, or I was hitting on somebody, supposedly, in someone else's mind. But it has happened. It sucks. And I will say too this about Martin Lawrence, because I feel like I can't remember which comedian said it. It was definitely a comedian. It might have been Cat Williams. I'm not 100%, but I remember seeing an interview with a comedian talking about how, like, there can only be one black comedian, a male black comedian at a time, that Hollywood will allow to be a star, and like they will not let anybody else come up unless that person falls. And the example I think that person gave was Martin Lawrence. They're like, if Martin Lawrence hadn't done this and Cat Williams hadn't done that, you would have never heard of Kevin Hart. Like, that's basically what the person that gave the interview or whatever said. And I somewhat disagree, because I do feel like, Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, at one point in time, I mean, they even did a movie together, but at one point in time, they were all like high up there. But I could see there definitely being some similarities between Martin, Cat, and Kevin, only because, yes, they're all black comics, but also they're very animated. They're all short. I mean, that's just the truth. They're all short. They're very animated. And I think they came up through the same channels, like the same comedy clubs and everything. So who's to say? I don't know. I don't know if you guys agree, disagree. I think there's certain cases where it's like you're definitely a similar type. So we can't, like, for example, same thing with big guys. Look, when John Candy was around, you really never, like, John Candy had to either pass or kind of be on the decline in his career for like Chris Farley to come up, because it was like, well, we already have this white fat guy, funny guy. We don't need two, because if we have two, how are we going to decide which part we give it to? Like, we just need one. So there's some similarities with that. I can see them being the same types, because like I said, they're both animated. They're both short, black comics. So maybe, but going back to the jealousy thing, I for sure have been there and dealt with that, and it's not fun. It's just not.
Smile at her man. She will embarrass your ass in a restaurant, won't she? She'll pull you to the side. Come here, motherfucker. Come here. Come here. The fuck was all that shit about the bitch? Smiling all in your goddamn face. You're like, nah, baby, see, that was a coat check girl. She took my coat and she said, thank you, have a nice day. Oh, so you don't know the bitch. Baby, calm down, we in a restaurant. Fuck, I don't give a fuck where we at. You my man, I ask you any fucking thing I want. I go, mind y'all goddamn business, this is my man. So you know that bitch? I do not know her. Oh, you don't know her. You don't know her. Baby, I do not know the girl. Look, because if you want to be with the bitch, you can be with the bitch. Babe, I don't know her. Oh, so you don't know? Because I go down there, I ask the bitch, dude. I confront her. Baby, that's a co-check girl. Now, fuck this shit.
Never had that happen where they were confronted the other person. One of the things I love about Martin Lawrence, obviously, and you see it in some of his movies like Big Mama's House and stuff like that. He's so good with characters. You have to give him props. He's so good with characters. He's over animated and stuff, but that's for the audience. But like he hops into these characters like himself, then this guy, then this jealous woman, and the crazy like he plays so many characters in this special. I feel like he doesn't get enough props for that. His animations and stuff, but his characters really help sell the jokes, because if you just had someone saying the same jokes without the characters in it, they just wouldn't be as funny. And that's one of the things that people kind of like in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I would love to hear you guys' opinion on this. To me, George Carlin was a really great writer, like a great writer, but as far as a performer goes, not that interesting. It was his rhythm and his cadence with his words were awesome, but just his performance overall. And I think he's even said back when he was alive, I think he even said in an interview, like, I consider myself a writer who performs my own stuff as opposed to like a performance artist who writes their own material. Like I would say he's a performing artist who performs his own written material, whereas George, I would say, is a writer who happens to perform his own material. There's kind of a difference to me. Like Dane Cook, I would say, is a performer who happens to write his own stuff. Kevin Hart is a performer who happens to write his own stuff. Actually, I think he has people helping him write his stuff. But at one point in time, he was writing his own stuff. So I see the difference in it, and I'm not discrediting either one, because I think if you are a good writer, that's awesome, and I think if you're a great performer, that's awesome too. And with obviously the best case scenarios is when you're both. When you're a great writer and a great performer, then it's like, and I would kind of say, I was gonna say maybe even Eddie Murphy was in that category. Obviously, he only has really 2 specials, but the writing was smart, but also his performance and his characters were amazing too. So it just depends on your flavor, I guess.
Excuse me. Yeah, you miss smiling is. Yes, I noticed you've been smiling all night. I mean, that man down there, do you know him? Who, that guy? No, I don't. Well, what's all that shit? What's all that shit about? Ma'am, all I said was thank you. Have a nice day. Well, let me tell you something, Miss Thank You. Have a nice day. Your job is to check coats. Check them, bitch.
And then the walk.
You bring your ass on here.
All right, guys. Well, that was Martin Lawrence, nothing worse than a jealous woman. I definitely, like I said, definitely agree with everything he's saying, and it is, and the weird thing is with guys, and I hate to be stereotypical here, but I'm gonna be with guys. I think for the most part, amongst our friends, if we sense that one of our friends, our buddies, our guy friends, who's in a relationship or dating somebody, seeing somebody, whatever, is the jealous type, we discourage it. Like we will be like, dude, bro, relax. Like nothing's going on. Like chill, chill, chill. Like you don't want to act crazy. You don't want to act like fool. Like you're gonna lose her. Like blah blah blah. Whereas women, from what I've seen with my own 2 eyes and from what I've heard from other females I know, they tend to not discourage. They actually kind of sometimes will encourage it and be like, oh yeah, you got a right to be jealous, girl. Like if your senses are telling you something's up, then trust me, something's up, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, whoa, like guys would never say, well, at least my guy friends would never say that to each other. But yeah, jealous women, it's a tough one, man. Thank you for suggesting this video, guys. If you could please like this, subscribe to the channel. And as always, if you have other videos you'd like me to react to, go and place them in the comment section down below. And I'll be sure to check them out. Until next time.